Good evening. Welcome to the stream. I am still in the process of finding some good refs for Gimli, but welcome. Here is one of the models, not a new one. Oh, not a new model, definitely one of the old ones, but new-ish to me. I'm just trying to find some references to what he wears because some of his armor is like not consistent between scenes. So he's got like these two straps across his chest and a little trim around his tunic. And in some scenes they're like dark red, and other scenes they're like shiny silver. So I don't. Then other material they're kind of like a burnished copper. So I had no idea. I don't even know if they are, what material they're even made out of. They look almost leathery, but are also kind of plate mailish, scale mail. I have got no idea. So instead, I'm just gonna. I'll do them so they don't look like they stand out, because that kind of looks weird. Oops, my refs are opening up in the wrong windows. Yeah, I'll do the ones on the tunic, like gold, brass, and the ones on his chest, just dark red. Because last I checked, I don't remember him having huge Templar kind of designs on him at all. Anyways, yeah. Oh, let me hit another light. It's a little dark in here. Slight improvement. Not great, but enough. All right. Let's get some colors. I think I'm going to do the same base colors as I did last time with Boromir, but I'm not going to do the lightest shade. So that is the Vallejo Dark Flesh, what do they call it? Heavy Skin Tone, the Flesh Wash, and Cadmium Skin. I'm going to skip the Pale Flesh because I think that just makes him look too light. This ref I'm looking at is very red, so I think instead of doing the red, I'm going to go with like a Doom Bowl. Just a little bit of Catachan flesh for a couple axe parts, maybe his beard. How red is his beard? Oh, I just closed my like graphs. Gimli. Beard. Reddish, yeah, okay. Orangey. Ooh, how do I want to do that? Do I have the oranges for it? This might work. Okay, ratskin flesh with a wash over it might work. I think that'll do it. His boots are. He's got a lot of red in his uniform. There's a little Tuskor to lighten up some of his stuff, but maybe not too light. Do I need any grays? I need the black and white for his eyes. The rest of it's probably going to be metallics and washes. Non-oil gloss. Non-oil plus shade. Let's use a Carbo Crimson to shade his claw. Maybe. No, it's too much of a... It's like too red. What's this other one? Quick Protect Armor Shade. That's kind of a brown. Yeah, that'd probably be fine. Just the Reekland. Or, yeah. Reekland Fleshlight? Is that what I wanted? No, hold on. Agrax. And then Metallic. So, let's see. Definitely gonna want the Storm Host for some highlights. Iron Raker for the undercoats. Also, he's got kind of Ashut Copper. Just a little bit of the Liberator Gold. Yeah, I think that's good. And then what color is the cap of his helm? Type around my entire set. Okay, that's like a British. Silver and gold and brass. Okay. All right. So I guess we can kind of like close Safari and stuff so it doesn't slow me down too much. I got some other side programs open. All right. His face, his beard, his axe, his armor. His armor's going to be fun. Really detailed. Oh, he's got a bedroll on the back. That's right. Bedroll. Oh, I got a new... Right, the paint. I haven't even started painting yet. My fingers now. Got a new blue. We'll look at Sons of Horus green. That's not blue at all. Alright, whatever. What did I use last time? Thunderhawk. Guess I used Cantor. Cantor and Thunderhawk for that. And let's do that bag. Oh, it's kind of a khaki. Backpack's kind of a khaki. Screaming Skull. Blade one. Wraithbone. Let's do Screaming Skull and put black wash. Ooh. My light blinked. It's because I bumped it. I think it's good. Alright. Alright, so I guess I want to start on his face. Because that's going to be pretty hard to get to. I'm using small brushes on him because he's small. Use these three for the most part. Alright, start with the face. I guess I want to go with the heavy skin tone. Which I guess I still have a little here on the wet palette. Right? What am I looking at here? Just a itty bitty little drop. Come here. Hands are in gloves. Yeah, it's literally just his face. So let's see. Not the beard. Alright, so this is just a little of the Vallejo heavy flesh tone. His helmet does not have a bridge the nose thing. It's just kind of a diamondy shape that comes down a little bit less, a little bit more than the helmet. Could use a little bit of an extra coat in there. Pretty light. And that's it. That's the base coat for the face. Just that tiny little smudge. Excuse me. A little tired. I guess let's do the beard. I think, yeah, the first time using the rat skin flesh. That is a base paint, but that is thin, sounds like. Ooh, that's real thin. Oh boy. And I'm hoping that this with the wash will darken up and look normal. Yeah, this is a base paint I'm taking right out of the pot. It's really thin. There's a lot of Doomball on him, but that's okay. The base coat. Once you get like the base coat on, and the highlights always look better. That's when all the details can be pulled out. Dropped them once. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to touch up his beard afterwards because I think there's gonna be a lot of back and forth with his touch-ups, I think. Because he's got a lot of little nooks and crannies on him. Oops, that was too much. Is that sticking up below? Is that a beard? No, that's an axe. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? What the heck is that? Is that beard? It's hard to tell. Part of it looks like a blade or a strap, but okay, it looks like it matches the other side, so I think it's part of a strap. Right, a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. This mustache. And inside the edge of the helmet. And on the top there. Ooh, and down in here. See little bits where I didn't prime all the way. Let's get those nice and coated. So I'd rather have a little bit of the wrong color overlap. The shiny spots showing. But hey, at least we know his braid will be colored thoroughly. Alright, so that was Ranskin Flash with the beard base coat. Ow, what the fuck is that? Ow. Cactus spine in my knuckle. I blame the cats. They like to eat my cacti. Our youngest, the dumb one, ate an entire cactus once. It's and not like one of the ones where it's got like a couple little spines on the sides. This thing was full, like absolutely awful cactus. Let me grab my water. And he ate the entire thing. We found just a chewed up stump and like a little clump of like some spines in the corner, but he ate everything. He's a pain in the butt. I love him. Alright. Now, I think I'm probably going to do the Doom Bolt Brown. I don't have any of that on the spill palette. Ooh, there's a hole. Alright, I'll be working up at the top of the spill palette today, I think. Give it a second to soak through the paper. Give it no second. I'll go right now. Garbage brush. I need garbage brush. A lot of metallics, but I don't mix because it screws the particles, so shouldn't require too much space today. My Doom Bolt's getting a little low. I've painted so many Urks with this pot. Just a little slip. Just another little slip of water in there. Alright. So for that, let's see, he's got boots. He's got pants. What color are his pants? I guess the reddish. Once I get his base coat on, I'll glue him into the base. There's one pant leg. Might have to second coat it a little bit. Two drops. Can we coordinate his whole outfit? Because it's like, these are my adventuring pants. It goes with my red adventuring shirt. My red adventuring tunic. Right. Fortunately, when you get models that have like a lot of gear and equipment, you can kind of use that to help control the brush. Oops. Whoopsie. There. Make sure y'all can see it. Yeah, I use so much Doombull on my Uruks. I have over 200 Urukai, so painting them was not fun. Playing with them was great. At least their paint scheme is easy. There's a little bit more water. My teeth. In a pinch, your mouth, which is an excellent paintbrush holder. Pot of Doombull's gotten a little thick over the years, so it does take a little more water to thin it out properly. But that's good. All right. The handle of his axe, even his axe matches his rest of his outfit. Do you get the axe first and then coordinate around that? Do you find a color and be like, oh, I really like this, but you know, it just doesn't go with my sword? Guess I'll leave that big gap black if I can. Right, let's see. Boots, tunic. All right, let's look at the front of his tunic. Fortunately, his shoulder pads are all metal. Just have to get a little bit into here. I do have to get into his beard, though. Just a little bit Front and center of the beard. The beard. Yes, the beard. Alright, we're in. All good. Okay, his back. Whoever did this one did those strap things brown. The one I'm looking at, the reference. Sometimes with some of these models, I have to pull up like a full-size reference to be able to tell what I'm looking at. And pick out different gear. Oh, that fold is actually part of his arm. And so I just have to pull it out with a magnifying glass to tell. Okay, that's shoulder, that's armor. Okay. Belts, I'll do brown though. Is you see that? You can kind of see it. Okay. Just the way the lenses and all that refract makes it kind of hard for me to match up sometimes between what the camera can pick up, what I can actually focus on from my angle. There's a gap there. Oh yeah. Oh, that works. Kind of works for both almost. You shouldn't push your brushes into corners. That's how they curl. But my brush is already curled, so my dad used to paint ship models sometimes. I don't know the last time he's done that. Decades, probably. Get a little bit more on here. Or do the cap of his helmet. It's kind of a red brown-ish. So I could go get my Lego Gimli, use him as a reference. Oh, I'm gonna do his other shoulder. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. I do a little leather around for his straps. Ugh, that's not real thick. Ugh. Let me take a look at him real quick. Alright, just got to do a tiny dot all up in his beard. And that shoulder again. A little bit of the shoulder too. Okay. That's a Latoon Bowl. Yeah. I guess now would be a good spot for the silver. Let's use the Iron Baker. Or do I want to do the straps? That's toughy. I did the silver for the chainmail. With a smaller brush. Not too small. It's almost down for his chainmail tunic. His elbows next. Whoops. Forehead. I think I'm going to pull a couple more colors out of my shelf to use, because I just don't think there's going to be enough contrast with his or underlying colors with the other metallics. Alright, then crease his elbow. Metallic paints really bog stuff up pretty quick, I think. I think it's just because I don't typically work with them diluted at all. Yeah, okay. Let's rinse that off, and then we'll do the axe heads. Fortunately, the picture I'm using is only from front and the back, so I can't really see what exactly he's got here on his hips. Looks like another axe. Oh, I know I'm painting an axe here. On the other side, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think it's a leather strap hanging down over an axe head is what I'm looking at. Axe head underneath. Leather strap over it and around to this side of whatever I'm looking at. Actually, I think it might all be leather strap. I thought those were handles. I think those are actually belt loops, belt handle strand things. Let's do the head of the axe. I hear Dr. Wife. Hi, honey.
I did against broccoli, so I made an omelet instead.
Ah.
It's just a tiny portion.
Thank you, hon. Of course. I'm gonna use a larger one for the axe head. Bug bite. Inside there. Inside up in there too. Da la da dee. I think that's all. He does have his helmet. I think for his helmet, what I'm gonna actually do. No, that's good. Make his helmet. Oh shit, this brush is still wet. Oh dear. Oh, and there's a fuzz on it. God damn it. Good. Shoulders, I'm actually going to do with a darker brass color. I'm going to pull out of my box. Not his should copper. I think it's a little too light. A bit around the edge. Just a little bit. That brush just a little damp to pull just a tiny bit out. I don't know what my mother-in-law is talking about downstairs, but whatever it is, she's loud enough I can hear it. Germans, no volume control on those people. Ugh, I'm kidding. Am I? Alright, I'm giving you a little bit of the toon bolt on the rest of his helmet. But that's why we take a wet brush. My paintbrush. Paint pot's in the way. I can't tell how much water. Which paint I've got on here. All right. Alright, that should be good. So for his shoulder armor, I'm going to hit it with like a brass and then do the edges with the silver. Oh, I never saved that reference pick. Whatever. Excuse me. Let me check out this almond buffet. Oh, this is fantastic. I don't even like omelets. This is great. Bit of Catajan flesh. That one definitely diluted too much on that side of the blob. Oopsie. That's great. Onions, pepper. I don't know what else. Broccoli. Spinach from the garden. Mm. Mm-hmm. Right. Brown. So for the brown, get some of these belts and straps. I'm gonna do the handles of these axes. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 dun, 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 dun. Ooh, okay, I got a lot on the bottom there. I didn't notice. I'm gonna have to go over with the Doom Bowl again. I think just to clean up the bottom side of the tunic is all. Gloves look like. Okay. Gloves are more that plate armor. But the hands are not. Excuse me. Is that the third drop? Metallic showing through there, so just want to give it another coat. I think that glove is done. Glove. Brush up just a little bit. Sneak another bite of omelet. Right. Oops, sir. Bonk. All the little nooks and crannies, or whatever the heck his belt thing over here is. Whatever the heck it is. Hope I can get that mostly covered up. Draw the attention away from it so you don't really look too hard at. Yeah, this is another guy. Once again, they've tied their belt without a buckle. They've just thrown like the extra 6 feet of loops they have over themselves repeatedly. Why? Why make a belt that long? Why was it designed that way? They've had to like adjust their own pants and gear enough variance to be like, yeah, what if we need the extra 8 feet? Oh, Gimli's gonna carry 30 axes on him? Yeah, okay, I guess he needs it then. Belt straps, then his boots. Bootstraps, bootstraps. Still a little metallic showing through on that. Oh, I guess that is a separate set of back straps, what that is. So I guess I will do those brown. No idea what they hold up. I don't remember seeing any other straps in front, but hey. Hey, it adds more detail. Detail that I'm happy to include. There. A little bit more of this edge here. Right, I think that's the straps. He still has his backpack. Just his boots. What the fuck are his boots? Does he have... Alright, I gotta figure out what the heck his boots look like. They look like they have plates on them. But it's just like the little modelers. Alright, let me look up Gimli's boots. And eat more omelet. Oh, there was bacon in it. Okay. Those look weird. They look like they took the helmet design and tried to make boots with it. But I guess that's the way they did it. That is strange. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's get some of the Doom Bowl on the top of the boot. The rest of the boot, I'm gonna do the burnished gold color. There's a cat in here. Which one is it? Kitty cat, which one are you? Came in pretty quiet. Is that Crepes? Oh, hey, Panny. Hey, Pancakes. Thought you were your sister. They hate their sister. They, like, really fucking hate her. It's so funny. She's my in-laws' cat. She's orange, just like them, which is kind of uncommon for... Most orange tabbies are male. But they hate her. It's like, guys, it's her house. Stop being assholes. They will guard the door to our bedroom at night just to keep her far away from it. Dwarf, I think, it's just hilarious. Hey, are you throwing your treat container around? Buddy. Pale. Sport. You were? Oh my gosh, really? Buddy? What? What if I slowly slid my chair back? And then I... Hey, buddy. Oh, don't step on my balls. Hi. Hi, hon. This is Pancakes. He's terrible. Hey, buddy.
He's really a Pfannkuchen.
Look, it's the boy. Hi, the boy.
Oh, he's so famous now.
Look at that.
If we don't get higher viewership just because of him, then I don't even know what to do anymore. Wait, why are the angles different?
Because I moved the camera. What angles?
That versus that. Oh no, it's
Oh,
tagging.
it's delay. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a delay.
Gotcha. In case Panny exposes himself.
Yeah, because he whips it out.
Yeah,
Hey,
make
were you
sure
gonna whip it
cover
out?
his, nipples and stuff.
Cat butthole. Alright, buddy. We'll be a screaming baby somewhere else.
So no one wants to see
Excuse
your
me.
belly.
Oh, maybe I do want to see the belly. Just a quick flash of belly. Alright, let me trim up the bottom of this tunic.
How was the omelet?
Delicious.
Good, good. I used...
Did you poison it? Oh, man.
I ate the other half. My mom wanted the whole one. I used...
Ah, I see. Poison, murder, suicide. Got it.
3 whole eggs and 2 egg whites. And then I put bacon, a little bit of cheddar cheese in the batter, which was really good. And a little salty, but like in a good way, you know? And broccoli. And onion from our garden.
Ooh.
And tomato. Not from the garden yet.
That's still getting there.
And then like a hint of butter. And when I say a hint, I mean like a 1/4 teaspoon, like a sliver. So really nothing.
Enough to get the egg not to stick.
And to make it taste a little. But yeah. It is a non-stick pan, but I think at this point enough stuff is stuck to it where, yeah, its non-stickness is kind of wearing off. What's the other thing? But it's healthier because there's more egg white. That was like half an egg that you don't think you. Anyway, but I have some peas.
Ooh.
Fiber gum.
Some more peas. Dang, I need the catachan. Let's get the blue and the tan. Blue and tan.
Oh,
Rackhearth flesh. What happened? Okay. It's just for that top bag. It's another one that looks like it was diluted a lot before I opened it. It's that whole bag here is this color. Hey, pancakes, buddy. Coming back into wine. Hey, boy. Is there a way I can delete spam messages? Do, da, da, da. Da, da. All right. Good base coat for his bag. Make sure I'm getting everything in between. It's like 4 little straps there. They're all going every which way. All right. That should be good for that. I don't think I'll need that color anymore. Let's get a little bit of Cantor blue on his bedroll. Oh boy, you best not be shitting in my fucking stream. Let me be right back. Son, did you poop? Just a pee. If you have a bunch of cats, you're supposed to have like one more litter box than you have cats. And we tried that, but these jerks just like ignored the extra ones and all dogpiled onto one. And they would literally just like sit there and wait for us to scoop, and then one of them would rush in and look us in the eyes and pee in it. As soon as they'd leave, the other one would hop in. And the first one would just hop right back in line. It's like, you assholes. You stupid, fuzzy little assholes. We love you. Why are you such jerks to each other? Get just in that little edge. Just a little bit farther in there. Oh, that's why I was holding it backwards. There we go. Pancakes, buddy. I hear you on the table behind me. There's a basket full of my wife's sewing tools, and that's like his new bed. He just pushed everything out of the basket, hopped in the bed. He just sits there and stares at us while we do stuff here in the project room. That's just what they do. Butthole things. I do like that his bedroll's kind of a bluish color. How long have bedrolls been blue? I swear, the little ones my dad had will camp in like that blue foam. It's like the default color for bedrolls throughout history. Go out, find some indigo dye, make some bedrolls. All right. I think we're good to do the dark copper now. Yeah. Fish that out. What's my dark one? Ooh, Warplock Bronze would look nice. I'm gonna do the Warplock. It almost seems too dark. Gosh, it's almost... Oh, that's real dark. Okay. Let's do Brass Scorpion. Oh, there it goes again. Another quick little flicker of power. That's all. I got the power box. Alright, I'm going to use this to do everything that's going to get the highlighting on it later. So let's get this part of his axe. If any washes go over it, I think they'll help darken it, so. Itch on my thumb. But I just shaved my face. I don't have enough facial hair to scratch. Ow, what the fuck? That really itches. Okay, that's where that other part of the handle starts. Oops, that was too much. Boom. It's on the back of his helm. It's like a copper chainmail with a silver chainmail on top of it, little silver plates. Kind of reminds you of pennies, really. These plates. Right under his arm becomes one of those like sprue chunks. I don't know what to call it. A sprue. You know, just one of those areas where like you can't pull the mold out around it. It's like the mold shape is just filled in. Get those gloves. That glove. Yeah. Let's get the other glove. Like the back hand guard. Whoops, whoops. Hey, I didn't drop him all the way that time. I only fumbled him a little bit. I have to say, his base coats. A lot of colors in his base coats. Kind of nice, though. You don't really get that too much with the Lord of the Rings minis. Alright, anything else? His boots. Did not realize his boots were like gold plates. Probably Aura Halcom. I'm so mad at Aura Halcom. I'm so goddamn mad at Aura Halcom for just being brass. They're almost made in like the opposite material. Like the boots are kind of like the golden brass. And then there's like a wrap over it that's like the leather and finer plate copper bits. I almost feel like it should be the other way around. Like here's your leather boot and here's your big metal guard over it. It's like here's your leather guard and here's your big metal boot under it. All right. Should be all set for the base coats. I'll do the washes, but I think I want to try to do his eyes first. Pull that. Pull the magnifying glass out of the way. Let's get tiny. just the teensiest little itty bittiest drop of weight. Now, let me wash the face first, actually. Cats are being assholes downstairs. A little bit of that just over the face. Can't tell if I'm hearing the TV downstairs or my mother-in-law's yelling at the cats. Does wick a little bit of the extra out and does darken the skin up a bit. All right. That'll be fine. He just needs a little bit. Let me glue in the base while that dries. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. 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 Okay, shit. Fuck. 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 There was like nothing coming out, and it just like too much came out, and it's actually like wicked its way up his legs. Where like instantly hardened and made everything look glossy. I think I can. Okay, I can cover that up. I can cover that up. Okay. Oof. Oof. All right. All right, little dude. I'm gonna leave you right there to dry. Whew. Whoopsie. Not bad. Stupid glue. Pancakes. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. I just want my plate. I don't want to put the plate next to you anymore. Go away. Put the plate over here, back in my plate. Running over my GameCube wires. Alright. His face is dry enough. I could try to do the eyes. Right. Little tiny bit of white. Too much white, but that is plenty. Alright. Oh, this is it. Where in this face are his eyes? It's kind of a wide one. The other side, do it in the same spot. Hey, they came out symmetrical. Christmas fucking miracle. Yeah, but on black. Kind of see, they look kind of like the Gloin, but that's okay. Other dot. If that dot's there, I'll make the other dot kind of over here-ish. A little bit more. Little wibbly wobbly. Just a little bit. An acceptable amount of wibbly to that wobbly. Alright. Let's do some wash it. Alright. The main one, I'm going to do the Agrax. Is that what I want to do, is Agrax? Oh, I forgot to do the copper around his thing. That'll be a highlight. Good question. On the boots. Agrax on, I guess, some of the leather. His tunic. Alright. I think it'll even work on his beard. Let's brush that on everywhere. Fill in some of the recesses. Add to his pants and the front of his shins. Oh, it was the pack. That's how I was going to put the black shade on. And
She's just calling me that out. Oh, is this an old card?
wait, which one?
It was a card I can.
It's the black and. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Is that current?
I have no idea. Absolutely not. But it's gonna change in like months, so.
Okay, well, I don't see us getting our eyes redone.
Right.
Considering we just got new glasses, so. Unless you really want to.
Andy, we're gonna scoop them out and try again.
Painted baby. Get the beard. Yeah, that does darken up nicely. Gloves. Belt. Axe handle. There. Everywhere for the brown. I don't think I need the Reichland. Just the plain normal oil. Let's put that on his pack on his back. Oh, kitty cat blessings.
On a scale of cute to cuter, from 10 to 10. It's okay. I know. I think it's gonna storm again. It wouldn't be a good weekend if it didn't ruin all our plans.
Exactly. Sometimes you think, oh, what a lovely day. Can't wait to plan for this, and then boom, brainstorm.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you a message. Really?
Penny, buddy, are you trying to tell me that you need more snack?
How'd you know?
That was rude. That's also rude. Buddy, his attitude is unbelievable. I'm gonna eat some more peas. I'm gonna steal all my wife's peas.
There's 2 more bags. I'll take all.
I fucking excuse me, buddy. He's throwing his treat container around.
Excuse me, sir. You show Daddy what you want.
I'm trying to pull off.
What are you trying to tell us? Oh, okay.
Telling us he's got an attitude problem. Let's kick his butt. Put this on all of the armor. Those are the shoes. Considering I don't know what to really do with the shoes. Some of the chainmail shown to the bottom.
Oh my computer is running very slow.
Buddy. The axe. Alright, let's get his axe. His chainmail. Let's get his armpit chainmail. Shoulder armor, pad thing, plates, pauldrons, glovies. Other axe, little gloss on there. Fanny, buddy. Panny, buddy.
Did you see they're gonna come out with a Dexter prequel?
Nope.
I think it's supposed to be 15 years before he works in Miami.
Is it going to be Michael C. Hall still?
No.
That'd be pretty funny having him play like a kid.
That would be really funny.
Is it the kid they got to play him in flashbacks?
That'd be nice.
Because that was good casting.
Mm-hmm. I
I think that's all.
I don't know. I feel not good about anyone besides Michael C. Hall being Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
He is like the perfect Dexter. You know when like an actor just really fits the character. Hope it wasn't method acting. Okay.
In the Hannibal TV show,
Mm-hmm.
they have the guy who played Lishi.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I think we were trying to watch that or something, but we didn't have access to it with whatever streaming things we had. Right? Or no?
What did we watch?
I watched
Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-hmm.
Did we watch Red Dragon?
Ooh, I think we did.
And then Hannibal.
Mm.
I think we watched the movie trilogy. There's also Hannibal Rising.
Oh.
Which is like his childhood-ish.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
And then there's the TV show.
And that's the one with those people.
Yeah. More peas.
These are so good. If you want anything else, just put it on and we'll grab it. We have broccoli, we have more peas, we have cucumber. We have asparagus. We have cats.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry. The Donner. Oh, I watched the Donner Party yesterday. And all I have to say is that quite stupid. Like, that was totally on them. Taking a shortcut within a shortcut. Like, what are you doing? You're already taking a shortcut.
Are you watching the screen?
I am. Oh. Who was the last one?
Fido.
Oh, that's so cute.
My Pavilion. Doxbun. Hypno.
Ooh.
Youngster. And King Gambit.
Cute. Was that a... Not a saber tempest.
Scarlet and Violet. Alright, back to painting. Alright. Alright. I should probably start with his face. I think that kind of did his beard pretty well. I might highlight the center and the braids with it. Let's do his face. That's heavy skin tone. Wrong. Cadmium flesh. I don't know why they call it cadmium flesh. You don't want cadmium getting in your flesh. Yeah. It's like jaundice flesh. Metal poisoning flesh. Excuse me.
Not to keep talking too much here, because it's your stream. But PBS has a documentary, and it's called American Experience: The Mine Wars, about mines in West Virginia back in the day.
I thought you said mimes.
And something about blood-soaked war zone, blah 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 blah. And it labels it as edifying, frightening, and fun.
Oh, what a combo.
Anyway. Fun?
Fun times, you know, those little kids, they'd go down to the mines.
Woohoo!
Kids love Minecraft, so you know.
So you know that they want to be in the mines.
Children long for the mines.
Mm-hmm.
They crave the mines.
Have you heard anything, something about Love Canal and the blood or the ground getting poisoned or something.
Yeah, it's like the main, like one of the main cases that started the EPA.
I've never heard of that.
um, um, so basically, chemical company disposed of their shit by burying it. Didn't do a good job of it, but also they also knew they didn't do a good job. So New York State Board of Education was like, "Hey, we want to buy this land," and they were like, "No, don't buy this land.
Oh, geez.
We want to buy this land. Don't buy this land, and whatever you do, don't build a school on it. We're going to build a school in a neighborhood on it." And then they bought it because they were going to use eminent domain. So the company was just like, "That's it, $1. We will sell you this entire lot for $1. Don't build anything on it." So the state built a neighborhood on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, people started getting cancer
Um,
like crazy. And the company was like, "Yeah, we told you not to because we didn't dispose of our shit properly."
yeah.
Anyways, the company lost that case.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really like, hey, we got to follow like what companies like produce.
Yeah.
So that, we can make sure that they dispose of it properly. That's an okay face.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. The right side of his face didn't turn out great.
Cute.
But yeah, it's like one of the major contributing factors to the form of the EPA.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. And sometimes information is literally smacking me in the face. Yeah, there was something actually today that it literally just, I put 1 and 2 together. And it's been right in my face since I started working at my place 2 years ago. And it just now occurred to me. It, like, I don't know, it's like delayed processing or something. I'm not stupid. I just don't process like the average person. But once it processes, though,
Once it clicks, it's good.
yeah. I gotta watch this thing about the Cold Wars. I'll put my headphones in
No, I'm streaming.
there. I'm kidding. What? What are you looking at, Skinny, huh? Play with her hand.
Why am I getting any paint on his goddamn beard?
You are something else.
Like, every single swipe I make is just not going on. What the fuck? It came out white. What the shit? Hey, what the fuck?
You are something else.
Flash, that's why.
Sam,
What the fuck? There's a little blob of the cadmium flash that I accidentally hit with the brush.
Excuse me. Are you just, is this self-serve? I don't think so.
Him do think so.
You know what? He just got paid today. Did you see it in your bank account?
I did not.
Oh.
Did he tell you he was going to deposit it into our account?
No, your company deposited money today in your bank account,
For
which
him?
happens to be Penny.
Ah, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna let the beard dry a little bit because I messed it
So
up.
next week he's getting paid, but it'll be in my bank account.
I see. Let's do his bedroll while we wait for that to dry. Easy fix.
Carolina Hurricane.
Pancakes, boy, you ready?
Are you ready to Freddy? Is that Gimli?
Yes.
Yeah, got one right.
What's his father's name?
Gimli.
Close.
Gimli Dad. It's
Gimli Dad. That's correct. It's Gimli Dad.
like it's like, you know, the son at the end, except dead at the end.
That's one of the favorite dwarves from The Hobbit is Gimli Dad. Like here's Owen and Gimli Dad and Gloin.
No. Oh, there's parrots. Are there really parrots in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are they?
In the jungle. Remember I had a couple? I've got a couple sitting at our little desert outpost.
Oh shoot. I don't know if I paid attention to that. It's like when you sent me the thing today and I didn't even see the fire. I was trying to figure out. I can only imagine that's what like filter. Trying to process it and stuff.
Alright, let's get this beard back on.
Remember when I was making these cups? And I thought it was such a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think it's a great idea anymore.
When you went to buy the 25 pack and you were like, what do you think? And I was like, I think that's a big commitment, hun.
I'm honestly.
And you were like, I don't think so. And then you bought the 25 pack.
And I spent months researching that too and really wondering if I was actually going to use it. So this was not an overnight impulsive decision. So I don't even know what happened there.
Hun, if it makes you feel better, I'm currently streaming to a spam bot, so.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's their spam name?
Chrissy back T2.
What if it was actually a person?
They just posted their spam and then just sat and watched me.
Yeah.
It'd be awkward.
Oh, can you tell me all about the coal miners and the diseases they had?
I can tell you about the coal miners of West Virginia going on strike, and then the National Guard came in and shot them. Yeah.
When was this?
I want to say probably late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why West Virginia is always portrayed as like dumb hicks, is because it's to like discredit them as a state. Because they started like all the early union and workers' rights stuff.
Oh, that would make sense with the miners, right?
Mm-hmm. So let's do a little bit of highlighting on his jacket. Tunic. I don't know. I think the Tuskor is going to be too light, honestly. I don't know if the Doom Bowl is going to be too dark. So let's start with Doom Bowl on the small brush. Let me get a little more water in there. Panty baby. Man, you ever tell you that you're a baby? Come in, you cry, you be a baby.
You're very professional.
Oh, where you going? Did you get sick of us calling you a baby? He got sick of us calling him a baby, hun.
You are.
Son, you is baby. You is most baby.
Oh, apparently after I left yesterday, Jessie died again.
Heh.
Not that I was with her, but she just like I didn't see it pop up on the screen when I was on.
Mhm.
Yeah, she just it happened. Right?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright, so looking at that real quick, I'm not seeing a huge difference. But there's like enough of a difference that it's looking good. Oh, did you come back here to cry? Did you come back here to cry, little baby?
What's his dad's attention?
Of course he do. Hey, buddy. Hi.
It's not as fun.
I said, Father, you're not giving attention to me right now. Hi, I love you. What's up, buddy? You're poking the face with the paintbrush. Yum, yum, yum. Come here. He's not a lap cat. If he was a lap cat, it would be so nice. But no, he's just asshole.
A cute little girl.
Penny baby.
I'm gonna leave on out of spiders. Come on, Sue. You want to do a little nip nip? You want to nip around a little bit?
A couple dots up there in the helmet. Bring up the color of the dome. It's pretty good. I never shaded the center. Oops. Whoops. Alright, that had some decent shade. Or decent highlight. I don't think I'm going to do the Tusker. I think the Tusker is going to be too light. The reference I've got is much more of a red than a reddish brown. And so he does have a lighter... He does use a lighter red to highlight. I think it looks good, but I think the Tusker would be too bright for this. Now let's do some of the gold and silver. This is the Liberator gold because it's not a bright gold. It's very dull and bold. Ooh, alchemist time. Ah. Honey?
Huh?
I dropped a gold bead on the floor.
A what?
A gold bead.
A gold bead?
Yeah.
From where?
My gold jet.
Oh. Do you need help? Okay, cool.
Whew. Anyways, as I was going to point out before I dropped it, gold is quite yellow. All right, camera's not showing it well, but it's my gold blob. I transmuted and smelted. All right, anyways. So let's get some of this on. I'll get this on his boots first. Just so the weird little highlighty bits that are... Google Gimli's boots. They look so weird. Like, it's not an armor I would have liked to use. Because like, there's different points of armor. Plate mail is gonna... It's heavy, but it's gonna protect against stabbing and crushing and... You know... His boots are like the opposite of a steel toe. Like the amount of mail in them would make them so soft, I think. So like you could still stomp on his feet and hurt him. It just seems like they wouldn't provide much protection because nobody's going to try to stab your feet really in combat. Like if you swung an axe at his feet, you'd crush his toes inside of his squishy boots. You couldn't cut his toes, but... And now I'm going to do... He's got this band around his bottom of his tunic. I'm going to do with... Oh gosh, I'm doing a bad job. I'm going to do with the gold. I did an okay job once I got the swing of it. Problem is I didn't start in the swing of it. Whew. I'll line that with silver afterwards. Oh, you. How'd I hear you exploding? How's Minecraft going?
I dropped down into a cave.
Uh-huh.
And like a very open area. And I've just encountered so many freaking creatures down here.
Nice. Well, if you want to collect up a whole bunch of gunpowder,
Well,
I still have to blow up hell, so...
The creepers keep exploding.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's why I built that creeper farm.
We just have to, the more, I guess, local we stay, the more gunpowder it makes.
Yep. Yeah, it's made so that it'll like the iron mine doesn't generate anything if we're not there. Not the mine, the iron farm.
Yeah.
I'm putting more gold. That in the center of the armor on his hands. His wristbands could come off of this. That gold too. Gimli, son of Gimli Dad. Legolas of the Legoladads. Hun, quick, how many words does Legolas say to Frodo in the movies?
None.
Wrong. 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And my bow. That's it. I like all the memes of just Frodo having no idea who Legolas is. Like there's that, you know, that scene when at the end of the movies when like Frodo wakes up in Rivendell and everybody rushes in to like say hi.
Yeah.
Legolas steps into the room and someone like edits the scene so that he just has this confused look on his face as to who Legolas even is. Like, I don't know. There's another one someone edited where they're all deciding what to do with the ring. But instead of like standing up to volunteer, nobody does anything. Boromir stands up and then awkwardly sits right back down. Legolas won't make eye contact with anybody. I think the Uruk-hai with normal voices is still my favorite, though. What do you smell? Man flesh. Oh. They've picked up our trail. They are not for eating. I'm not taking any orders from orc maggots. Alright, now I gotta be real careful because I gotta get some of this gold in thin spots on his helm. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do that after all. Maybe. Okay, that worked. Probably wearing off some of the stuff on the top of his head, but kind of corkscrewed around and worked fine. Hey, that looks alright. Any other burnished gold? I don't think so. Not burnished gold, you know what I mean. The stuff. Any more of the stuff? Silver time. Get my... I might not use the Stormhost. I'm going to use the Stormhost. I meant to say for thin stuff. I meant to say I'm not going to use any of it on the chainmail. Alright. So the edges of the axe. Give him meowy wanna. Not meowy wanna. Meowy wanna. Yeah, he knows what's coming. It's like, fuck yeah, drugs. Oh yeah.
totally confused because I kept asking the boys if they wanted Grammy's pot pie, and she's like, "What even is that? I don't cook. What are you talking about?" And I showed her the can called Grammy's pot pie.
Some more. So that gold brass kind of ram edge thing on his tunic. It's like lined with some silver. So let me get that on. Ooh, so thin.
Enjoy.
Pan, you playing with the pickle? Pickle full of drugs. He loves that pickle.
Waffles has been pickling around too.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's having some issues, honey. He's having some issues. Having issues that are not resolved. Okay, little buckles on his backpack. Ooh, there is a little bit of flash on the axe. It came off actually pretty well, and I'm going to just touch it up. Cool. Right. I put a little too much on it this time, so I'm not going to do the tunic. I'm going to put it on the armor. And I've got so like a little bit of the coppery brass shows through. And it kind of helps fill in any spots I don't get. Oof, that looks rough right there. Do a good job of it in that spot. Little spots here and there. I'm going to have to touch up on his beard. I got just a little bit. Up, just a little bit. Right. Let's trim is so thin. The top edge is like kind of fine because it's a little more well defined, I think, but the bottom edge is very. Oops. Fuck. Maybe I should have done the silver first. Oof, this is tough. Ignore the forehead. Accidental face reveals. Fucking happened again. Fucking skin color. Right in the same fucking spot. God damn it. What the fuck? I'm getting pissed. Pancakes, you don't get to be sad when you leave the room.
Oh, is he crying?
Yeah.
Baby.
Wow. Sad baby man. The sad baby man. I have to touch up that beard. Hey, buddy. Heard you was sad. That's right. You, my buddy, was sad. Oh, but he's got drug pickle. He don't care. One axe got in the way that time. I bumped that accidentally. Hey, buddy. think that's good for the silver. Couple light little touch-ups. There's a couple buckles on his boot, actually. And one of his sides. Oh, and the stuff on the side of his helmet. Go off that. I got a dry brush on there, so let me get. That's not going on too well with this brush. This brush is a little small for that. Buddy, what? You a baby? He's a baby. What's the matter, buddy? You baby? Oh, you're starting to figure out how to slam doors to get attention, huh? The funny thing is, like, if we're not working on a project or anything, he's super standoffish. As soon as our attention's on anything, crying time. Just a little buckle there. Got the face. His armor, got his axe. Gotta touch up that gold a little bit, but maybe not. Yeah, it turned out okay. Alright, it's gonna add a couple really light yellow leather straps. I have to retouch up those little spots on his beard, though. Hi. Hey, Annie. Looks okay for the beard. Hey, buddy. Head bonking my leg. Head bonking my leg while I paint.
We're gonna take a little trip.
Oh, she's gonna kick your ass, buddy.
With the love, Fanny. Come here.
Alright, last couple little bit of leather straps.
Bye, Fanny.
See you, Panny. Dr. Wife just ran out of the room, and now Pancakes is getting up to chase after her because that means there's less people to pay attention to him here in this room. You can't have that. It's like, how dare this happen? This is attention that could be on me. Well, buddy. god, is someone feeding treats under the door? Oh my god. Oh. Straps. I know his belt's got some straps, but I like that it's the dark leather. I think aside from maybe a slight, there's a different wash on his beard. That'd be the last thing. I'll use the Reekland for that. That's what I'll use it for. Is his beard. Yeah, I think that's enough to help it stand out a bit. See if I can do his eyebrows. Let's give him some eyebrows. I'll use the Mornfang for eyebrows, just because it's going to be a single thing, real thin. Watch as I screw up a fully painted model. Eyebrows, good. I just need a tiniest little bit of black because he's got that chunk in his chest where his axe handle's in front of him. Teeny little tiny bit in his helmet. I'm just going to cover up the Doombolt brown that got in there. All done. A little bit underneath. Alright, and then to fix that little black dot, I put a little more silver. A little teeny bit more silver. Right, I think we are all set with Gimli. Traps in his bag, in his pack, in his boots. I think we are all set. 2.5 hours, not bad. All right. Let's pull the magnifying glass out, see if we can get a decent view of it. Okay. It's all right. Do better. Trim around the base. All right. And as normal, I'll put the better pictures up on Twitter later. All right. That's it for tonight. 10:30, not bad. I I might have almost every Gimli, except for the Three Hunters one, the original one. I think I've got all the others. Cool. All right. Glad to have another fellowship member done. Get my brushes cleaned up. Let me shut things down. 3-day weekend. That's cool. So one of my goals is to get all my Sarumans painted up because they're sitting here on my table and I'm kind of sick of looking at them, and a couple of them are kind of fragile because they're the resin. But got a lot of other. Yes, sir?
Oh no, I didn't.
Ah.
I thought I left myself exposed, but no, I did dig them.
One of my projects is I want to get. Oh, I moved the camera. So I want to get more of my precious metals cleaned up and transmuted and smelted. Because I got a decent chunk of gold. I got a lot of silver to do. But it takes up space and it takes a while, so I haven't been doing too much with it. Yeah, the camera really doesn't capture the shiny yellowness of the gold. But these little blobs in here. Aww. Handy boy. That's one of my projects I want to get done. I got to get some scenery done for an upcoming tournament. It's going to be a busy weekend, but maybe a little Paper Mario one evening. I always say that, but then I do. But hopefully I can get some in. But anyways, I'm going to get cleaned up, and I'm going to call it a night. So if you tuned in, thanks for joining me. Next week we'll do Legolas. I figured it'd be a little fitting to get the 300s done just so I can use them. And then I'll do Gandalf of the Hobbits next, after Legolas. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. I got a couple weeks to. Oh no. No. Okay, yeah. Legolas next week. No stream the following week. I'll be away at a wedding. So. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and I'll see you later. Have a good night.